Oh, sir.
Yeah. Yo, I'm going to tell you one thing and one thing very, very quickly. There's nothing more that I fucking hate than having to do the same work more than once, especially because of some dumbass bullshit technical fucking error. I'm not happy to be here right now. Not in the least bit whatsoever. Nothing about this makes me happy. And get the frustration out. And it's time to record because nobody gives a fuck how you feel. Day 39, MiSuNDERStoOd 2. Take 3. It's now 10:50 a.m. Last night I took a L, but today I bounced back. This morning I took another L. And this morning I am bouncing back. MiSuNDERStoOd 2, Terrence Taylor. Terrence talks too much. International speaking and coaching. Take 3. Action. Let's go. I didn't even wipe the board of the old time. I just wrote over it. Do it again. I had other stuff on. I don't have it on. I'm sweaty. You want to know why? You want me to know why? Want to know why? I'll fucking tell you why. I got both sessions recorded this morning. I was up 5:30. Down here, 6:30, next session, 7:30, wham, done. In the middle of this beautiful session, talking about how sweet and lovely my little human is, my little human walks down the stairs. Another classic Kodak moment. Too bad these motherfucking Panasonics wasn't working. I have a hard drive that I use to record all of this. It was giving me a weird flashing red. Googled that, found out what that meant. Low frames. Frames are the amount of images that are compiled. Frames per second, 24 frames per second. That's the amount of still images per second that are compiled in order to make this happen. So every second, 24 images. It was telling me that there was something wrong with the frames. That's not good. Even though I reviewed the last 2 days where it was flashing, everything seems fine. I'm not going to argue with technology though, because when it gives you that warning sign, you better fucking listen. So I did. I swapped, got a new hard drive, watched it record for 41 minutes. Apparently I should have done a test to make sure that it would actually end up on the hard drive after the recording is complete. It did not. It did, however, record the 8 seconds that I tried about half an hour ago to say, hey, why isn't this working? My 8 seconds worked perfectly fine. The 40 plus minutes before that have completely vanished into thin air. Audio, absolutely available. Video, fucking gone. I have no idea. So I'm here right now to do what I just did a couple hours ago. Again, I'm not in the mood, but I'm here. I was so happy to have the morning to just be. And my small human and I had a fucking beautiful morning. As you can tell, he was down here. He left me a Lego gift. It's beautiful. And that has a way of changing the energy waves, regardless of what bullshit has happened. It's fine though. It's fine. I'm here. I'm turned up in the headphones. This is day 39. This is September the 8th, day 39. I'm here. I'm Terrence Taylor. You know how I'm feeling. And I have some topics for you today. I got a few topics for you today. I got two, one and two. The first of those is my A's and Q's feedback, which I recorded earlier today. Yo, if I planned on recording 3 sessions in a day, I would have really come with a proper plan. Have 3 sessions recorded by 11:30 this morning. Yo, what? Come on, bro. I will have 3 sessions recorded, but only 2 of them will be for you. Ah, man. I'm going to tell you about A's and Q's because I did that. Actually, I started that last night. I'll tell you more. Kindness, care, softness, and patience. All wrapped up in a warm bubble of 4-year-old love. I'm going to tell you how he's been making all this make way more sense. I will indeed. I will definitely indeed. But just want to throw it. Housekeeping. Hi. I got 3 on there. 1, 2, 3. I got a new candle. It's not even lit now. That's how this day's going. That's a new candle. It's called Relaxation. I'm not relaxed, as you can tell. It smelled decent earlier. I ran out of the other one. It took 39 days to burn through a candle. Month and a half. That's about 12 candles a year. Call it 11. That means I need to do some 1-year candle plans. I'm going to get me some fancy fresh candles over there. We're going to talk to whoever out there makes beautiful candles, and we're going to set that up. 12 for the year. What's that worth? Well, it depends on how much you pay. Otherwise, your logo, like all the other logos, will be on the backside. Nobody will see shit. Or smell it but me. But yeah, my candle's there. I feel good about... No, I don't give a fuck about the candle. I got a new candle. That's it. Yo, this is the hardest part about this is knowing that I already did it. And I literally have to do the same thing again. And I liked how I did it before. It's different when you do it and you screw up and you go, ah, fuck. All right, let me say it differently or try it again. 1, I can't remember anything I said from earlier. And 2, I fucking liked it and it was good. So just the natural flow for how to get back into talking about something again is just weird, yo. It's weird. I'll figure it out. Somebody's getting served in this motherfucker soon. You got served a movie, classic movie? Well, you know in the movies, the other movies, where they go, knock, 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 such and such. Yeah. Oh, hi. Are you redacted? Well, indeed I am. You've been served. That's going to happen. Called somebody yesterday and left a message. Didn't hear back. Found a few other options. I'm going to call them today. Figure out how to get these papers to where they need to be. It should be an interesting process. It's just whatever. I kind of actually forgot about it. But they're up there and they need to get served and I got to go through this process. So somebody's getting served up soon. I'm not that excited about it. I'm a bit jazzed to be telling you about. Once again, it was on my list, my flashing hard drive. God damn it, man. It flashed. And it fucked me up. I don't even have anything to say because I already said it. I told you what happened. It's a clusterfuck. Ooh. I do have a new thing though. This episode's gonna be a whole mess. I'm not mad at it though. Y'all understand. Y'all understand the frustration of shit going how it goes, being derailed, and then trying to get back on track. I think I have a bit more bounce today because I'm trying to muster up the energy to finish this. But I got a notification this morning that Slider's out for delivery, so it should be here today. Some point in time today, it'll be here. I don't think camera 4 will be in operation for tomorrow. I'm in no rush to get it back in motion. How I have this set up is going to take some work to reconfigure anyway, but camera 4 will be back soon enough. I'd say day 42. I'd say by Monday. By Monday, I'll take the weekend to figure out what I want to do, move some things around, try some shit. I'm going to actually try some things not during recording. See if I can figure out what I want to do. I think I might go I have this at a 45, but I might go at the other 45. And if I can get it up a bit higher and get the angle that I want. Problem is there's a light right here. So just where the camera actually can go is a bit of a an issue, but I'll work it out. Maybe we get a down, an up shot, place it a bit lower and come up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Slider's on its way. Slider module is almost here. All right, yo. All right. I got to tell you about A's and Q's. I did A's and Q's. I did A's and Q's this morning. I did it right before my 39 debacle. However, I also tried recording A's and Q's last night. This has truly been a fucking technical, visual, audible delivery catastrophe. The last, it's 12 hours, 14 and a half hours of shenanigans. Yesterday, after talking shit about everyone and comparing myself to those I have no business being compared to, I thought a bit more about why the people who hired me never came back to hire me again. And that is because I've been told, and I've been attempted to be guilted into feeling bad about charging how much I charge for what I would do creative services, video production services. And I realized that the only people who are going to talk shit and make me feel a way about how much I charge are people who don't get money. Shut your broke ass up. I am me. I come with the expertise that I come with. And here's what it costs. If you want it, you will find the money and you will pay it. If you don't want it, then fuck off. In the most kind, professional way possible, of course. But I felt like there was a part of that conversation that, one, was a bit missing, and two, I could have dove a bit deeper into. And I realized in that, I've been asked the question about how I figure out how much I charge a million times. Let's break that down and figure out what that looks like. I did want to do an A's and Q's with just one question. All right, let's try it out. Yesterday I had the plan written on one card because, I've been using one card for every show. However, in this one card, in this lovely notebook, I came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points that I wanted to talk about. How do you figure out how much to sell your creative services for? And then a series of different thoughts and things and answers and not so answers, and the guide for how I wanted to bring us through thinking about this important money decision. And trying to fit it all on here just didn't do the job. And I was looking at that notebook and trying to figure out what this was. I knew it was night. My brain was going to have some trouble configuring what I wanted to do and say. And it absolutely did. I could feel it at minute 2. And then at minute 6, I was like, guys, I don't really got it right now. I'm trying. And then at minute 14, I said, fuck it. That's it. Shut it down. I just didn't have it. Night brain is tough because here you have, as one person, I have to talk straight with no bounce, no other perspective. No, it's just me and y'all. And y'all have nothing to say to me right now. This is hard. And it's hard to string words in flow that make sense. And night brain almost has like fucking pylons and shit covering stuff, and that's hidden away, and I can't see that, and it's dark, and I just can't find what I need. I cannot find the words that I want in my brain. I might see them, I might know they're over there, but I cannot grasp them at the pace in which is necessary to do this. So I said, fuck that, man. Shut that shit down. Called it a day. Laughed a bit. Got some of the other little, small things changed. The cameras were off. I needed to fix the focus and the lighting and whatnot, but that's fine. Got everything set up to come downstairs this morning, wham, and just get to it, which I did. This has been such a morning, man. This is a room. I have an actual light above me, like a real light. That's been on the whole time. And then I noticed this sick fucking glare in between Jay and Nip, and that was not good. Now I'm hot and bothered. This has been a classic Friday of fuckery. I'm just going to say it. Anyway, I got through yesterday without getting through yesterday. Got down here today, was ready to rock, fucking on fire. Sat down, got through it. And instead of having one card, because you got to learn from your mistakes, I had 3 cards this time. And I was smart enough to build my question out, semi-answer it, break down the first answer, which was the most important, which had a bunch of different other things to do with it. Cool. Then I had some thoughts and questions to pose to y'all as you think about point number 1 and how you navigate through the rest of that. And then on my final card, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other points that I wanted to go through. These are the general subject ideas, topics, things, details that I wanted to focus on. And that went really well. That actually felt very good, except for, I had a point that I skipped 1 and went down to the next one. 1, 2, 3. I skipped 3, jumped down to 4 and 5, and then had to come up with a creative way to tie back to 3 after skipping over it. I did it well. You probably wouldn't know that it's out of order. That's my magic. But on the next go around, it kind of just happened. It didn't even, I really thought through how I would step through each of these to the next one. And I said something about something that just kind of took me a bit left. And although it aligned, I had to take a detour. And it can be really, really challenging when you have thoughts and you have other thoughts, but you have flow. And the thoughts within your flow are moving. But there's something really important that you forgot to add. That you can't just stop what you're doing and insert the information and then keep going. It's just not how this works. So going through the process of figuring out how to either park it, remember it, keep it there, and then bring it back when it's necessary, or how to incorporate it into where you're at and keep a momentum and a flow that feels natural. So I did that, and I'm not disappointed in it by any means. I'm satisfied with it. I'm happy that it's done. I feel really good about attacking it this morning. First thing this morning, I did feel a bit of sleepy zombiness just as I was getting into it. There is a sweet spot in the day of when to record. It's probably somewhere between 8 and 10. It's the best time. I've got enough of the morning brain dust off, and not enough in the day has happened where my thoughts can be easily disconfigured. So I feel good. I'm glad it's done. And I got to do it again. I know that. I'll go back through, take my notes, figure out how that needs to look. No more recording at night at all. 0 recording at night. I just can't. It's y'all will not be satisfied with it. And I know that. So I'll do better. I've got a plan. I feel good about it. this felt more natural and more important, and not even important. I felt like what I needed to say was top of mind because I literally recorded and then had a 15-ish minute break and then jumped back in and could tell you about how I felt about the thing because I had just done it. So if you do want to have those moments of feedback and reflection, it's pretty essential to do it as soon as possible. The more that happens, the more it gets lost in between now and then. And yeah, this is just a day of learning, a day of frustration, but a day of learning, a day of knowing this is annoying. It's kicking my ass, and here's how I feel. I can feel the sweat dripping down my back right now. It's absurd. I'm not going to continue to complain about everything that's driving me nuts today, but this is one of those days. So yay to A's and Q's, yays to many yays to getting that down, having the thought, knowing there's something there, and capitalizing on the momentum of that moment. I could have waited to any point to do A's and Q's, but it felt right. It felt like there was something from what was already happening that tied it together really well. And there's no reason not to do it. There's nothing stopping me from doing it other than whatever excuse I want to make or whatever time I want to spend not working. So we're here and it's done, and yay to progression and moving forward. All right, what do we have? Kindness, care, softness, and patience. That's what I got for you to wrap this up here. This all came from my beautiful little human, making my life so much better each and every day. He forces me to stop, to listen, to think, to be patient, to understand, to prioritize, to be mindful of where I'm at, how I'm showing up for him. And that can be really, really difficult and unclear as a child from the work from home era. He wasn't born during COVID, but right before, and for all intents and purposes, his infancy was that of a COVID baby. And those of you who know what it's like to have small children during a lockdown and what it means for working from home, separating home and work, being available to your child while you're working, while you're home, showing them a healthy version of work and home life. How do you balance these two things that literally exist in the same space? And that part is tough. That part is constantly tough. I have the luxury of the way my home is set up. The basement is exclusively a workspace. And unless I'm on my laptop on the kitchen table upstairs, I don't work on any other floor but this one. And so that helps in there literally is very clear separation. I think it's hard. I think it will be really difficult to be a child whose parent works from home, they're home, and I don't have to leave. Aside from food and basic need essentials, there's not a lot that I haven't created in this fortress of my home. Workout, work, peace, relaxation. I have what I need here. And if that little boy, and if I didn't have a dog, I'd go days without going outside, like opening the door. So how does your child see your balance? How does your child see you at work? How does your child see you at home when both of those places are the same? And then what do you have to do as the parent to separate the two, create my understanding and a way of going about a day in the life when this is your life. Part of my sick frustration with today is that I really got up early with the plan of knocking all this shit out and being able to focus on being a dad and being present and whatever that brought. The fact that I was literally in the middle of this conversation with 2 minutes left to see his little body and his little toes wiggle them down the stairs while talking about how beautiful he is and how much he makes me happy and how he brings me peace and calm and teaches me a million things. And then how do I invite him into this space? How do I allow him to know he's welcome, but understanding this is dad's workspace? That he can have fun in here and that he's got stuff he can play with, but some of this stuff you can't touch, bro. That ain't how it'll go. And how I've very much intentionally had to go about making sure that he feels welcome here. I don't want him to, this is where I make art and this is where I have fun. He should understand that and he should have fun and make art in here as well. He's got whiteboards and his whole body's covered in marker today. We had the big ass notepad out. I'm talking like 2 feet by 3 foot, plain white markers, everything. We drew a hole outside. It was great. And it's stuff like that that helps me remember why I'm doing this. Remember that although it is important, you have to take those times to stop, to not care about any of this shit, to focus on them. To get all this done by 12, 1 o'clock days he's here is great. I don't really want to work past 3 o'clock anyway, but on a dad day, the last thing I want to be doing is even thinking about any of this. After a certain point in the day, I don't care. And I don't want to be that parent whose brain is on work while trying to be a parent. I've just done it. It's exhausting. It's not cute or fun or enjoyable. I'm over it. So how do I make time for him? How am I mindful of what he's doing, what he needs, where he's at when I go, all right, I got to work. Where is he and what is he doing and what are those activities and how does he feel in those moments? Understanding his needs and showing up best for him. So it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside because I see the instances where what he does as him brings me joy, soothes my soul, and then kickstarts me in a way to be a better version of me. Yesterday is the greatest example. This fucking wart. Soaked it, digging all the shit out of it, and I'm down to the pink version of my skin. Like I'm in there, tweezing the He's looking at me saying, "Take a deep breath, Dad." You know, right? You're right. I tell him the same thing all the time. Now he's giving me my own advice, and it's beautiful. We sitting watching Gabby's Dollhouse. They're making carrot cake. You know what, son? Let's go to the store and let's make some carrot cake. Yeah. Go. Because I wanted snacks yesterday, and I almost went and bought something pre-made. But no, there's something about the activity and the doing that I needed yesterday, and I think he needed it also. We went out and got all our ingredients, come back, make our carrot cake, but we don't have the right pan, so now we're making muffins, and now the muffins turn to cupcakes, and now we got carrot cupcakes. I don't give a fuck what you call them. He's happy. It's beautiful. I stopped in all of what I was doing to mix flour and vanilla extract and sprinkles on these muffins, cakes, cupcakes, and listen to this beautiful human ask about cupcakes for 2 hours. When we put the cupcakes on, the cupcakes now, sprinkles. Can we put the sprinkles on now, Dad? Sprinkles, time for the sprinkles? Dad, can we put the sprinkles? Hey, Dad, is it time for this? Can we put the sprinkles on? Annoying, but so beautiful. All in one. Stops you, slows you down. Says, what do you really care about? What is really important? What matters? He's kind. He cares. Take a deep breath, Dad. Here, Dad, I'll put some sprinkles. Here, you have this one. This one's for you. No, you have it first. What? Evening comes. We're out on the back deck. Dad, I want to watch the sunset. You know what, son? You are right. Come on, let's go do it. We go out on the deck. He's crawling up on my shoulders and arms and hanging off the side. Got his little arm, his little head resting on me. So adorable. He's soft. Forces me to do the same. Forces me to be kind. Forces me to be understanding. Forces me to be patient. All the things I need to do that exist in regular life that I can apply to my professional life that then get reapplied to my personal life. He's a shining, beaming example of all of that. All right, bro. This little human is, and you know what's wild? I never thought I would talk so much about parenting in the show. I didn't at all. I knew that my experience as a dad was going to impact my professional life. It already has. It does all the time. But I didn't think I would really be here bearing the depths of my fatherhood soul and how my small human impacts me to do my, I didn't think that I'd have this many dad conversations. I ain't mad at it. But it really is at the core of how I move and what I have to do in order to be me, in order to show up for him, in order to do all of this. It's all a part of it. It has to be. Can't ignore it. Can't ignore him. And there's not a lot else that really shifts and moves how I operate. So to see the parallels, to see the connection on how me showing up for him, being mindful for him, being patient with him. I'm more patient with myself right now talking about being patient with him than I was at the start of this episode when I was fucking annoyed at everything. I could feel the difference in me right now. I get calm and kindness when he's at the top of my brain. It's so amazing. And so I see how I might beat myself up for doing something, or yeah, this is a technical thing and sure I could have done this, but whatever, what can you do? I got to be kind to myself. I got to be soft. I got to handle myself with care. I have to be patient with myself. How do I do these things with him, for him, and don't do them for me? He's eventually going to see that I can handle him with care and patience, but I can't handle myself with care and patience. What is that going to tell him about how he handles himself? You got to practice what you preach, especially when your child is telling you to practice what you told him. So I feel much better now. I feel he's helpful in so many ways that I can't even talk about because I'd be here forever. But he does what he needs to do. Him being him makes me who I am and makes me the best version of me to be here for y'all. So thank him, because he's what runs all this shit. He does indeed. Oh man. Be kind to yourself. Be kind with your babies. Listen to them. Whatever work you got going on. Hey, when they say, hey, mom, hey, dad, can we do this? Don't hit them with the, yeah, okay, give me a minute. Okay, yeah, we'll do that in a few minutes. Try all right, come on. I've made that a part of, hey, dad, can you come over here? Yeah, sure, what you need? Instead of, yeah, give me 5 seconds. What is that 5 seconds? It ain't, unless it's that important. We just be coming up with reasons to put our kids off and make them wait. And it's a control thing. I notice when I'm doing it when it's a control thing. Nah, bro, you run the show. I'm following you. Yeah, let me be kind to you. Let me understand you. Let me be patient with you. What you want to do? Let's go. It teaches something about yourself, yo. Teaching me a lot about me. I won't lie. Yeah. That's my softness, my squishiness, my dadness, my patience, my kindness. That's my A's and Z's. A's and Z's. No. A's and Q's. A''S plus Q''Z. A's and Z's. My A to Z's. See? I got the A at the front, the Z at the end. Just little stuff. Little stuff like that. Oh, man. Well, what I had as an outro topic, 2 episodes done by 8 a.m. Can't say that now. Can't do that because that will be a lie. But I got 3 episodes done by 11:27. And I actually didn't do my intro topic, which was, how many of y'all watch shows with other people? And sometimes you're not in the same location as the other person when the show is available to be watched. How many of y'all watch the show anyway? How many of you sick fucks watched? Pretend like you never saw it and then watch it again. I almost did that yesterday. Top Boy came out and I watched season 2 finale, the last few episodes. It caught up just to figure out what was going on. I almost watched season 3. I almost started it last night. I almost did it. I'd be a cold bastard if I did that. I wanted to, but I didn't. I'm gonna start it tonight. I have my TV bud. We're gonna watch some shows tonight. Oh man, don't be a fucker and watch the shows without your companion. Whoever it is, don't skip ahead. You bastards, don't skip ahead. You might want to. Don't do it. Watch in unison. Watch me as I get the fuck out of here. Oh man, I'm Terrence Taylor. That's sheesh. It's done. I gotta take this sweater off. I'm cooking underneath this. Really annoyed by those lights. Continuity's all fucked up. Oh well, what can you do? You stop recording and you go on and you go be a dad. Go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna go do it. It's a Friday. The maintenance guy has not come to fix the light in the freezer, but that's okay. Nor has the delivery man come with the slide module, but that's okay because it did not interrupt this recording session and nothing could stop me. And all of the bullshit shenanigans that usually would keep me down will not stop me from doing a motherfucking thing. Ooh, we're listening to Marigold by Alex Isley. If you're familiar, he used to go to sleep to it. Just a really kind R&B tune with a beautiful flower on the front. That's why he loves it. That's why I love it. And I'm out of here. Oh, see, the music was supposed to come on when I did that, but it definitely didn't do that. So now I'm out. D do me ba e a it o a it e a it o a it e a it o e a it e a it o e a e a o e a e a o e a e a o e a I got oh I got da da do da dee da da do dee da I got dee da dee dee da e do boom 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 to go to boom 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 to go to boom 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 Bye. They wanna hold me back.
My daddy makes out. And his name is Terrence Taylor. And I took those pictures.